at APARD. I heartily welcome all the participants to this training program. I welcome the Director APARD, I welcome the Director DES, and also the Senior Joint Director Nagraj from APARD to this training program. First, I would like the Senior Joint Director Satnarana to kindly present a bouquet to Madam Director APARD. It is the part. I request Deputy Director Lakshmi Narayana to kindly present a bouquet to our retired director. The various activities that are going on. The Directorate of Statistics is actually the nodal agency, the statistical authority in the state. It is the data bank of the government. We are collecting lot of data through census, surveys, field studies, type studies, and lot of data is being generated that is being used at the central level, the state level, at the district level for planning purposes. There is lot of demand for accurate and reliable data to be generated so that it can be used, put to purposeful use. So there is lot of pressure, lot of demand for accurate data. So to empower you with proper training, we have organized a very comprehensive training program for 1 month. This is a residential training program. It will be for about 5 weeks. First 2 weeks will be on agriculture and industrial statistics. Then you will be given an assignment. You will be sent back to the districts to take up this assignment on your role that is assigned to you. And after that, you will come back for another 2 weeks of training. And finally, we will close after 5 weeks. So I request all the participants to stay in the campus for this training program and utilize the facilities that are here. This is a very elaborate training program that we have chalked out. The day will start early at 6:30 with walking, followed by meditation, yoga. Then there will be some presentations before the actual training will start. This will not be a training, classroom training, but we will involve a lot of presentations, films, and other activities also. So once again, I request all the participants to stay on the campus and utilize all the facilities. Now I request my colleague and Joint Director, Dr. Nagraj from APARD, to kindly explain to you the facilities that are available at APARD. Thank you.
Respected Director APARD, Director, Directorate of Economics and Statistics, Balakrishna Director, Rufus Dattam, fellow Joint Directors from Directorate of Economics and Statistics, Trainee Assistant Directors and Assistant Statistical Officers, good morning to all. On behalf of AMR APARD and my own behalf, I welcome all of you to 28-day training program to be organized here in APARD. I understand that you are all directly recruited assistant directors and assistant statistical officers. And then it's a great pleasure to me to be here associated with the 28-day training program. On this occasion, I would like to share a pleasant memories. 20 years ago exactly, in the month of February, I had been undergoing a training program along with my fellow joint directors who are sitting here. Then I was a trainee assistant director, now trainee joint director here. This is a great pleasantry moment for me. And as a joint director of APARD, I would like to say a few words about APARD, its facilities and training programs. APARD, established way back in 1954 as a small training center, has emerged as a state-level training institute. It was originally intended to provide the training and build the capacity of Panchayat Raj functionaries and Panchayat Raj elected representatives. Subsequently, keeping in view the demand for the training, keeping in view the need and importance of the training, few more centers have come up. Now there are in APARD 12 training centers apart from administration and accounts. Each training center is taking care of the training activities in one particular area, and each training center is taking care of the training of government functionaries working in particular department. The training centers include the Center for Natural Resource Management, Center for Decentralized Planning and Administration, Center for Management of Environment and Disaster, Media and Publicity, Water and Sanitation, Land Cell. And on an average, 300 participants, including officials, non-officials, NGOs, undergo training in the campus. And I'm very proud to say that APOD has, it is the only SIRD which is organizing the training programs for the functionaries from other states and also other countries. So far, we have conducted the training program for the government functionaries and elected representatives from other southern states, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, UP, etc. We have also organized training program for government functionaries from Bhutan Parliament and Bhutan Parliament Secretariat. And under the jurisdiction of APOD, we have 5 extension training centers. Each training center is taking care of the training activities of the officers below the mandal level. So coming to the facilities available in APOD, APOD is very well established, and a lot of facilities are available here. Right now there are 11 conference halls, and each hall with a different capacity. So we have 4 hostels with 400 participants at a stretch. And we have a big video conference hall from where you can interact SIRDs for other states, district collectors, mandal development officers, mandal revenue officers, and also extension training centers. So we have also got one big auditorium in which you are sitting now. Our director is planning to go for update the facilities, planning to go for construction of one more big hostel to meet the requirement, to meet the demand from other line departments. Apart from regular training programs, we also provide facilities for organizing the venue-based training like yours. The training you are undergoing is a venue-based training. This is briefly about APOD. Coming to training and capacity building, as a Joint Director of Statistics, I would like to say a few words. And in the context of globalization, good governance, right to information, achievement of Millennium Development Goals, there has been a tremendous demand for the development of human resources. Personal administration is giving top priority for human management resources. Every organization is giving top priority for the individuals, personnel working in their respective departments. And the personnel in any organization should be treated as a resource person, as a key person. You should not be treated as the cost or burden on the exchequer of the organization. So therefore, under the changing circumstances, we need to move to strategic human resource management. What is strategic human resource management? It's a management which would look at the individual key resource persons to be motivated, to be developed, to be encouraged, to achieve the goals of the organization in the long run. It is also equally important to match the competences with the jobs you are doing and you have to do. So keeping in view the increasing demand for the trainings, Second Administrative Reforms Committee has stressed the need and importance of trainings. Accordingly, every department is asked to focus by allocating 3 to 5% for capacity building and training. And I believe, and I am told, this particular training is organized under SSSP. And I am also told that there is a provision for under 13th Finance Commission for capacity building and training. This is briefly about training and capacity building in general. Coming to statistics and the statistician's role in current scenario, we are all aware that development, the principal objective of development planning is to human development, and a higher standard of living. To achieve these two goals, we need to implement large number of programs and policies. And as a part of development planning, we need to have systematic planning, systematic execution of the program, systematic monitoring. There, the role of a statistician and the statistics department arising. And the basic question is, getting reliable, accurate data is a challenging task to all of us. Now, are you capable of doing it? Yes, we have been doing it, but with great difficulty. To overcome these difficulties, we need to build the capacity of the statistical department. We need to build the capacity of statisticians. So I have seen the structure of the training programs. Of course, I am also part of in designing the training program. The program is very well structured, suiting to the requirement of the ASOs and the assistant directors. I am sure this 28-day training program would definitely enrich your subject ability, and I am sure your confidence levels would shoot up at the end of the training program. And after going back to your respective places, I am sure you will be able to deliver the output and expected lines of the director. One more thing I would like to quote, when we are talking about the need and importance of statistics, we should also keep in mind the RTI Act. Last year I had seen the newspaper, very reputed newspaper, English newspaper. There was a question on RTI question on industrial production and consumer prices. What I am talking about is the level of awareness among the public about all the subjects, including the statistical items, is increasing. So therefore, the statisticians, while dealing with the statistics subject, should be very careful. And I wish all the best, and thank you very much.
Respected Director Srimati Priyadarshini Madam, my colleague officers on the dais, Nagaraj Garu, Joint Director Apart, and the Senior Officer from the Director DES, Propadattan Garu, our retired Director Balakrishna Garu, and my dear senior colleague officers from the Directorate of Economic Statistics and other officers from the APART and my statistical fraternity of the various districts from the state who are the pillars of the organization. Good morning to all at a glance. At a glance, I would like to, at the first instance, express my heartful and sincere thanks to our beloved Director Apart, who has provided the excellent accommodation and conference hall for us to conduct the induction training program to the ASOs. I am really thankful to Madam for providing take a lot of pain with the help of our Joint Director, who has took a lot of pain to provide all these facilities to our newly recruited ASOs. At the outset, again, I would like to mention who is having this kind of training program is our Special Chief Secretary, who took a lot of pain since your joining. Ante meer join ayin modati nunchi goodanu our special CS thinking about to give proper training to our newly recruited ASOs. Why? Because వాళ్ళ ఫీల్డ్లోకి వెళ్ళే ముందు వాళ్ళకి ప్రాపర్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఇస్తే దే కెన్ హ్యాండిల్ ది యాక్టివిటీస్ వెరీ ఎఫెక్టివ్లీ and yield good results to the government. At the same time, our Special Secretary, who is Sri Sanjay Gupta Garu, who has also a lot of taking pain to have a series of meetings with the Director DES to familiarize, to what I can say, to formulate the structured schedule and to give effective training program for the last 2 months. And that last it was materialized, and we are here to conduct the newly training program for our newly recruited ASOs. So, ఈ కాంటెక్స్ట్లో మీ అందరికీ చెప్పింది ఏంటంటే, as you know, we are all the newly recruited ASOs near about 400, of which near about 287 joined. Another 13 assistant directors also come for the training program. Regarding directorate gu cheppalante, there is a separate class. The functionary activities of the directorate will be taken by our senior officers, and that will be discussed in training program. The directorate ni earlier named as a Bureau of Economics and Statistics. It was created in the year 1919. Later on, it was given a name of the Directorate of Economics and Statistics, and our objective is to collection of various statistics from various corners and see that data is analyzed and made available to the public as well as policy makers, research scholars, whatnot, everybody. It is happened to be the hub of the statistics. So, by collection of statistics, we have to take more care, not only reliability and quality, and we should give the accountability of the statistics. So happened to be, I mentioned, you are the pillars of the organization. The data being collected by you has been analyzed at the headquarters in various corners and given to the government. You know very well, the statistics will play vital roles in all corners and all aspects. So, in context lo, we are the well qualified. No other organization at grassroots level having such a capable ASOs, what I can say, primary functionaries. You are the persons from the grassroots level in the DES having the qualification of the minimum, what I can say, graduate with the economics, statistics, commerce, whatnot, computer science recently included, and mathematics. We can say it is the cream layer. As I know, I worked in the districts for a longer period in all capacities as a DRDA, PD, EDSA corporation, ITDA, in all aspects. But I found at mandal level, you are the right person, can handle any activity very effectively to present the higher officials. Why I am telling, of course, if it is a direct to MRO or some other persons, in the MRO office, you are the persons can having the capacity, understanding and absorbing the activities in depth, and you can brief the higher authorities in well presented manner. That I was observed long back when I was assistant director in the years 80s. So, Mirandaru, one department lo primaryga cream lane vachcharu kabatti, most of them, though we are fined as a graduates, but most of them are postgraduates and PhD candidates kuda unnaru. Kabatti Mirandaru data collect chesetappudu total commitment toni, seriousness toni, accountability collect cheste, then whatever you want analyze, the basic inputs is your statistics. The inputs which you are going to provide in right manner with quality and with commitment and what I can say, accountability statistics, then we can draw anything from the inputs that will definitely clearly indicates the ground reality. So, in context lo, I already meeku cheppanu konni vishayalu the bureau gurinchi. So, our vision is state statistical system of quality, integrity, and expertise. Our mission to provide credible, reliable data to the planners and policy makers and improve the accountability of the statistical system. As you know, DES is the agency for state nodal agency for all statistical activities. So government has authorized the Directorate DES as a nodal agency for all statistical activities. We are the authority to provide as a statistical lab to what I can say to provide technical inputs with the line department and see that the quality of data is improved. We are the authority of the SASA, State Agricultural Statistical Authority. You know, agriculture statistics, we are the SASA. Whatever the figures given by the Directorate is final for all official use. So we have to more careful while collecting of the especially agriculture statistics happen to be the SASA. Why? Because I am telling you are the person to judge the performance of the various department, particularly agriculture department. Though they are taking more I can say, very effective measures to improve the agriculture area, yield, whatnot, everything. But we have to measure, gauge their performance. For example, say, recently we have mentioned our food grain production is near about 207 lakh metric tons. So, for all official purpose, that figure is being used. The Andhra Pradesh food grain production is 207 metric tons. The area of paddy is 28 lakhs. The area of the product of the paddy is near about 2,812 kgs. So, for all official purpose, your data is being used. Kabatti, mana taluka data ఎంత యాక్యురేట్గా ఉంటుందో then we can have the credibility of the statistics. So once you give a message, there is a cooked data, they are collect చేస్తే wrong data, fake data ఇస్తున్నారు అనుకోండి, we will lose your credibility. So you have to take more care about the furnishing agriculture statistics. So we are happen to be the State Irrigation Statistical Authority, అలాగే rainfall registration, you know very well. We are the proficiency in conducting all census of landholding census, mine irrigation census, developing an in-house software, maintaining of state-owned data sets, state IAP, state series of so many things. Particularly, I would like to mention one or two issues regarding about the Directorate of Economic Statistics. We are collecting various statistics. We are the above the statistics. We are collecting agriculture statistics, yield statistics, and price statistics. As well as we are collecting the industrial statistics. We are conducting the socio-economic services. These data sets are being used by different agencies. For example, if you want to establish agriculture related establishment, they will use the agriculture statistics. What type of industry can establish? If you want to use the industrial statistics, they will use. What I can say, ఎవరికి ఏం కావాలంటే వాళ్ళ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ ఒక పద్ధతి. రెండోది ఏంటంటే, we are measuring the macroeconomic indicators. Generally, we will say it GSDP, Gross State Domestic Product. We are the only agency at state level giving the government where we are. At national level, CSO is providing the what is the performance of the country, what is the per capita income of the country. At state level, we are providing the government, this is our GSDP, this is the total income of the state, and this is our per capita income, which is the two, I can say, absolutely good indicators to measure the state economy and as well as the people living in the state. మీకు స్టేట్ ఎకానమీ మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సే లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ we mentioned here about 7.45 lakh crores of the GSDP in our state. It's recorded as only 5.05 growth rate. కాబట్టి ఆ ఫిగర్ చెప్పడానికి మీరు ప్రొవైడ్ అన్ని స్టాటిస్టిక్ యూజ్ చేస్తేనే ఆ ఫిగర్ వస్తుంది. సో సామెత ఉంది కదా, అన్ని నదులన్నీ సముద్రం కలుస్తానేటట్టు మీరు ప్రొవైడ్ చేసే ప్రతి స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ కూడా ఫైనల్గా విల్ కమ్ టు ది స్టేట్ ఎకానమీ డివిజన్, which is existing the DES. No other person can tell what is the GSDP, what is the state economy. We are the only person. Moreover, earlier days, whatever the data is being provided by you, have been simply using by various departments, various organizations. But because of all other things, everybody questioning the data sets. What type of data you are collecting, how you are collecting, whether the methodology is correct or not, what is the quality of data, what is the reliability of data, what is the accountability of statistics. కాబట్టి ఈ సిస్టమ్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి నౌ యూ హ్యావ్ టు బి మోర్ కేర్ఫుల్. మోర్ ఓవర్ ఎట్ గవర్నమెంట్ లెవెల్ అవర్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ బారోయింగ్ లిమిట్స్ ఆల్సో డిపెండ్ ఆన్ ది జిఎస్డిపి. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పే ఫిగర్ ఫైనలైజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ద ఫైనాన్సింగ్ స్టేట్ తల బారోయింగ్ లిమిట్స్ ఆల్సో మీరు ఇచ్చే ఫిగర్ మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇప్పుడు 7.45 lakh crores అన్నాను. సో ద గవర్నమెంట్ ఈజ్ అలౌడ్ టు టేక్ నియర్ అబౌట్ 21,000 crores యాజ్ ఎ లోన్ బారోయింగ్ లిమిట్స్. దట్ ఆల్సో డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ అవర్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్. For example, say, recently we are going to, within a few days, I think in a couple of days, we are going to hold a sessions regarding water account budget. Then they are constantly pursuing the direct DES, what is our GSDP for 2013-14? What is the growth rate? From Prime Minister to top to bottom, everybody talking about the growth rates, GSDP growth rates. We have fixed in 12th Five-Year Plan, 9% growth rates. So who is going to measure the growth rate? We are the only person going to measure rate. Though we are happy to be fixed 8% last year, we are able to achieve 5% only. So 13-14, we are expected to move robustly around 6%. What is expecting? But our SC deduction may tell it may be 5.45, it may be 5.6. So while giving the single figure, what amount of pressure on us ఆ ఫిగర్ చెప్పాలంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ సో మెనీ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్, పర్టికులర్ అగ్రికల్చర్లో ఏరియా ఈజ్ అవర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ, ఈల్డ్ ఈజ్ అవర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ, ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. సో ఏరియా, ఈల్డ్, ప్రైసెస్ మూడు కూడా మీన్ ఏఎస్ఓస్ ఇస్తారు. కాబట్టి ఏరియాగా టోటల్గా ఇప్పుడు చెప్పానే మన స్టేట్లో 1,10,00,000 నెట్ ఏరియాస్ ఉన్నాను. ఐ గాట్ ది ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ 1,10,00,000 హెక్టార్ల తాలూకా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఐ గాట్ ది విలేజ్ వైజ్. దట్ ఈస్ ది బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ ద ఆర్గనైజేషన్. No other, if you ask agriculture department, they may say it is a 28 lakh paddy, say 22 lakhs cotton, say 14 lakhs groundnut. This is the figures, rough figures they are having. But if you ask them to go, what is the area of particular village, I am only person can give the information, if necessary, village wise, crop wise, source wise. So that is our department. We are in a position to give the every information, village wise, source wise, and as well as, if necessary, service of digital values. But you are taking a lot of measures to improve the quality of data. That will be discussed in the training program. I don't want to take much time. So, agriculture statistics lo మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, 20% TRS cards అంటున్నాం, 1.0 అంటున్నాం, 1.1 అంటున్నాం, 2.0 అంటున్నాం. These are the technical terms you are somewhat familiar with the statistics. ఈ యాక్టివిటీస్ని తీసుకొని మనం క్వాలిటీ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేస్తున్నాం. అలాగే ప్రైసెస్, ఎవ్రీ వీక్ we are collecting so many prices. Every day we are collecting 6 essential income data. It is so easy. Throughout the state lo prati roju kuda manam 6 essential income data collect chesi government ki istunam. This is the scenario of the price scenario. Every day by 11 am we were able to collect the near about 1128 mandals rainfall data and being analyzed and given to the government by 11 o'clock. This is the rainfall scenario of the particular day. This is the scenario of the last day particular day. This is the scenario of every quarter. సో దిస్ వాల్యుబుల్ డేటా మనం గవర్నమెంట్కి ఇస్తున్నాం. కాబట్టి ఈ ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రాంలో ప్రతి స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ తాలూకా ఇంపార్టెంట్ మీరు తెలుసుకొని, ఈ స్ట్రక్చర్ షెడ్యూల్ వాజ్ వెల్ డిజైన్డ్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు అవర్ స్పెషల్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ హూ హ్యాస్ టేకన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పెయిన్ particularly in designing the schedule also. You want to make our ASOs to be more professional, particularly in collection of statistics. And ఏం చెప్పారంటే, really the whole statistical veterinary should be thankful team. This is the first time after 1956 when it was AP formed with the bureau. ఇంతవరకు ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మన డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో అయ్యేవి, ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయలే, రెసిడెన్షియల్ చేయలేదు. ఎక్కడో వచ్చేవాళ్ళు మన డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో కూర్చొని రొటీన్ ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ జరిగేది. సో దట్స్ వై ఎట్ ద అవుట్సెట్ ఐ థ్యాంక్స్ టు అవర్ కమిషనర్, డైరెక్టర్, అపార్డ్ అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ as well as secretary. This first time I am seeing our statistical fraternity have been in a very high qualified training program to our primary workers on par with the senior officers. Even IAS, IPS officers training program level like organize చేశారు. ఇది ఫస్ట్ టైం. సో ఇది మీరు యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోవాలంటే వాట్ ఆర్ ది మెజర్స్ యు టేక్? దిస్ ఇస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ ఫర్ యూ టు షేర్ ది ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ ది వేరియస్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్స్, హౌ దే ఆర్ టేకింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేసింగ్ హియర్. సో ఆల్ థింగ్స్ కెన్ బి డిస్కస్డ్ హియర్. We are providing an opportunity. Regarding other things, I think so that good accommodation is provided and good schedule has been provided by our joint director of us, and all things can be taken care of by our senior officers here with the help of the APARD. As you know, we are collecting area statistics, yield statistics, price statistics, industrial, socio-economic survey. You know, out of the 7.45 lakh crores, what I said now, near about 1.41 lakh crores is coming from the agriculture sector, which is totally responsible by us. Near about 1.81 lakh crores is coming from the industrial division. That's also our responsibility. The balance 3.41 lakh crores coming from the service sector. అందులో socio-economic survey మనం కండక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. 60% data is being used by the socio-economic survey. By statistical persons, we usually conduct the socio-economic survey every quarter, every year, every round on different aspects. ఆ సర్వే రౌండ్లో వచ్చిన డేటాని నెక్స్ట్ రౌండ్ వచ్చే వరకు అదే డేటా యూజ్ చేస్తాం మనం. కాబట్టి సోషల్ సర్వే నాట్ సిమ్స్ టు బి వెరీ సింపుల్, బట్ ఈజ్ ఎ వెరీ సెన్సిటివ్ సబ్జెక్ట్, వాట్ ఐ కెన్ సే. దానికి ప్రూఫ్ అంటే ఉండదు, అకౌంటబిలిటీ ఏమి ఉండదు. దట్ ప్యూర్లీ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ ది ఇండివిజువల్. ఏఎస్ఓ హౌస్ టు హౌస్ కలెక్ట్ చేసి ఆయన ఇచ్చిన డేటాని మనం అనలైజ్ చేసి మన ఎస్సీఎస్ సెక్షన్ దే ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు టెల్ ఆల్ ది థింగ్స్. మన పవర్టీ లెవెల్స్ ఎలాగ ఉన్నాయి. What is the base? Our socio-economic survey is the base. So we are creating so many data sets on the basis of socio-economic survey. So you people should have more careful while collection of all statistics. So I don't want to take much time. I request all my participants, please be active and see that what are the data sets are being generated from the village level should we have the reliability and as quality. Our sincere motto is to collection of various statistics with total commitment so that the government draw different inferences. So before closing my opening remarks, just I want to mention for the benefit of the participants, kindly maintain discipline in the organize. In the two we have provided, I think so, there is two good halls have been provided. I request you to please attend the class in total discipline and observing silence. తర్వాత just ఇప్పుడు చూసాను నేను just I want to tell, kindly switch off or put silence mode in your mobiles at any moment time. That is ఎవరు చెప్పక్కర్లేదు. That is a minimum discipline. When the class is going on, మీకు ఫోన్ వస్తే that will disturb not only to you, to others also. చెప్పే ఫ్యాకల్టీ కూడా కొంత డిస్టర్బ్ వస్తుంది కాబట్టి ఈ పుట్ ఇన్ సైలెంట్ మోడ్ ఆర్ పుట్ ది స్విచ్ ఆఫ్. అవర్ సెక్రటరీ, అవర్ స్పెషల్ సిఎస్ మే కమ్ ఎట్ ఎనీ మూమెంట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ టు ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ యూ ఎట్ ఎనీ టైమ్. ఓకే, తర్వాత మీకు ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డ్ సప్లై చేస్తాం మేము. సో దట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది డిగ్నిటీ ఆఫ్ ది పార్టిసిపెంట్స్. కైండ్లీ వేర్ ది ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డ్ రెగ్యులర్లీ. ఇట్ విల్, నాకు ఇవ్వలేదు, నాకు కూడా ఇవ్వాలండి ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డు. షుడ్ బి ఇట్ ఇస్ ఏ identity card also dignity of the participants. If you go any senior meetings, including prime minister level meeting and say వాళ్ళకి ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డ్ ఇస్తారన్నమాట. సో దట్ మీరు ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ 5 weeks ఉంటారు కాబట్టి కైండ్లీ వేర్ ది ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డ్ రెగ్యులర్లీ. ఇట్ విల్ ప్రూవ్ యువర్ ఐడెంటిటీ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లం అక్కర్డ్. బయటకు వెళ్ళామనుకోండి, ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డ్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ టు టేక్ టు ది ఎస్ఏ అపార్డ్ సేఫ్లీ. తర్వాత మీకు మెటీరియల్ సప్లై చేస్తారు. మెటీరియల్ కూడాను నేను జనరల్గా యూజ్ టు టెల్ ది మై ASOs, మెటీరియల్ ఇచ్చింది నాట్ ఫర్ యువర్ సేఫ్ కస్టడీ ఇన్ యువర్ అల్మరా. జనరల్గా ఐ యూజ్ టు టెల్ మై ASOs ఈరోజు ఏం చెప్తారో అది ముందు రోజు నైట్ చదివి వస్తే ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఈజీ టు ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ ది ఫ్యాకల్టీ. మనకు అర్థమవుతుంది ఈరోజు చెప్పదలుచుకుంది ముందుగా మనం చదివి వస్తే వాళ్ళు చెప్పేది మీరు వేరంగా క్రాఫ్ట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతారు. చేసిన తర్వాత ఇట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ టు హ్యావ్ మోర్ ఇంటరాక్టివ్ విత్ ది ఫ్యాకల్టీ. సో కైండ్లీ సీ ది మెటీరియల్ చదవండి. ఈరోజు వచ్చే ముందు కనీసం స్పెండ్ ఓన్లీ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ 1 hour. ఈరోజు ఏం చెప్తారు, అగ్రికల్చర్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ ఈ 1.0 చెప్తారు. అసలు 1.0 అంటే ఏంటి, 1.1 అంటే ఏంటి, ఆ క్లాస్ కొద్ది చదివి వచ్చారనుకోండి, దట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వెరీ ఈజీలీ అండ్ హెల్ప్ యూ టు ఇంటరాక్ట్ మోర్ ఎఫెక్టివ్ విత్ ది ఫ్యాకల్టీ. తర్వాత ఐ హోప్ దే ఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ yoga, meditation, all other class. Rupa already explained to you. That is only enrich your what I can personal development. You enjoy the yoga and meditation. Definitely help you. Tarvata, I think so library is there. Library facility. You can enjoy the library facility. That is help. See, we are the statistician always in learning stage. Today, tomorrow, every day, we have to learn lot of things to learn. Newspaper is there. You kindly go through what is going in what is happening in the every day. You can go through it. తర్వాత ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇష్యూ, దిస్ ఇస్ ఎ ఫ్రెండ్లీ ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఏ రివ్యూయింగ్ we are not taking a review with you. We are giving some inputs to you. సో మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే ఆ డౌట్స్ మాత్రం ప్లీజ్ బీ క్లారిఫైడ్ పొలైట్లీ. దెర్ ఇస్ నో ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఎట్ ఆల్. దే ఆర్ ఆల్ సీనియర్ ఆఫీసర్స్. We are going to train to us. We identify the good faculty for you. They will definitely clarify your doubts very effectively. ఇన్ డెప్త్. కాబట్టి మీకు వచ్చే ప్రతి డౌట్ను మొహమాట పడకుండా క్లియర్గా క్లారిఫై చేసుకోండి. తర్వాత ఆల్రెడీ యు నో వెరీ వెల్ నౌ, ఇంతకుముందు లిటరేట్స్ అంటే రాయడం చదవడం వస్తే లిటరేట్స్ అనేవాళ్ళు. ఇప్పుడు లిటరేట్ అంటే ద పర్సన్ షుడ్ ఏబుల్ టు హ్యాండిల్ ది కంప్యూటర్. దెన్ ఓన్లీ విల్ ట్రీట్ యాజ్ లిటరేట్. నా హాల్ క్యాడర్స్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ, PM, CM ఎవరైనా సరే, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ హౌస్ వైఫ్ కూడా they're able to handle the computer. చాలా మంది పిల్లలు, ఎందుకంటే ఐఎమ్ సీయింగ్ సో మెనీ పర్సన్స్, వాళ్ళ పిల్లలు ఎక్కడ అమెరికా ఉంటారు, హౌ టు ఆపరేట్ విత్ సో మెనీ ల్యాప్టాప్స్ కానీ కంప్యూటర్ ఆఫ్ చేసి మెయిల్ ఇచ్చే పరిస్థితుంది. కాబట్టి కంప్యూటర్ లెర్నింగ్ ఈజ్ అబ్సల్యూట్లీ నెసెసరీ ఫర్ అవర్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్. ఇట్స్ మ్యాండేటరీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ ది రీజన్ వీ హ్యావ్ రిక్వెస్టెడ్ ది డైరెక్టర్ అపార్డ్ అండ్ అవర్ జాయింట్ డైరెక్టర్ నాగరాజు kindly provide 1 week training program to our participants. Kindly took it very serious. If necessary, you can request our joint director. లేట్ అవర్స్ కూడా కూర్చొని నేర్చుకోండి ఒకవేళ ఇంకా రాకపోయింటే. దిట్ ఈస్ ఏ మ్యాండేటరీ ఫర్ అస్. Fortunately, I have already provided for all field functionaries, computer, printer, and data cards provide చేస్తున్నాను. So every ASO is having computer కాబట్టి kindly learn the computer basics very effectively. This is an opportunity for you. One more thing I want to mention. Recently, I have seen in Khammam someone case, ASOs have involved in the some other unnecessary things. Why? Because when I inquired, because he is handling the non-statutory item work. So already government have issued GO not to handle any non-statistical item work. If any MRO or RDO of anybody telling any non-statistical item, kindly politely say that as per the government order prakaranga, I have to attend only statistical item work. I am not going in a position to attend the non-statistical item work. If it is forced to you, kindly attend the work and inform to your CPO. He will in turn to inform to me. I will take appropriate measures to get it to work. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఇట్ హెస్ కమ్ టు మై నోటీస్ కంప్యూటర్స్ ప్రింటర్స్ దట్ ఇస్ ది కస్టోడియన్ ఆఫ్ ది ASOs. దిస్ ఇస్ ది ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ ది డైరెక్టర్ DES. దో యూ మెయింటైన్ కార్డ్ రిలేషన్ విత్ MRO, దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ప్రాపర్టీ. కైండ్లీ సీ దట్ దట్ ప్రాపర్లీ మెయింటైన్డ్ అండ్ ప్రాపర్లీ లాడ్జ్డ్ విత్ యూ. So at last I would like once again, please be sincere in the training program. Involve yourself. Myself, our senior officers will be with you throughout the training program. I may come very oftenly interacting with the faculty as well as participants. You should be in a position to tell what happened during the day. And I am cautioning you, at any moment of time, our Special Chief Secretary, who is behind the training program, and our Special Secretary, Sanjay Gupta Garu, who is also will frequently visit every day. Evaro okasta nenu gaani, secretary gaani, special secretary gaani, our JDs always will be there. I asked one JD will coordinate every day with you. So please be very serious about the training program, not to give any scope, because of we have taken a lot of pain. Earlier we used to conduct the training program with in our office. I told this time we are organizing the training program in house, residential, providing all facilities. So at last, you are used to submit the various reports to the government, to CPOs. Kindly ensure all periodical reports are to be submitted on time. అక్కడ ఒకటే మెన్షన్ చెప్తున్నాను, నువ్వు ఎంత క్వాలిటీ రిపోర్ట్ ఇచ్చినా ఏ రిపోర్ట్ ఇచ్చినా ఆన్ టైం ఇస్తేనే ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ యూజ్ఫుల్ టు ది గవర్నమెంట్. ఆన్ టైంలో ఇవ్వకపోతే ఆ రిపోర్ట్ వల్ల ఎటువంటి ఉపయోగం ఉండదు. ఓన్లీ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ కెన్ సెల్, టుడేస్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఈజ్ టుమారోస్ డస్ట్బిన్. కాబట్టి ఈరోజు న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఈరోజే చదువుతారు, రేపు ఎవరు చదవరు. కాబట్టి నీవు ఇచ్చిన రిపోర్ట్ ఆన్ టైంలో ఇస్తేనే ఐ విల్ మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ రిపోర్ట్ ఫర్ కంపైలేషన్ స్టేట్ రిపోర్ట్. ఎంత క్వాలిటీ రిపోర్ట్ వచ్చినా అప్డేట్ వస్తే ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇన్ ఏ పొజిషన్ టు మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ రిపోర్ట్. సో కైండ్లీ ఎన్ష్యూర్ ద ఆల్ ది రిపోర్ట్స్ విల్ బి సబ్మిటెడ్ టు ది గవర్నమెంట్ ఆన్ టైమ్ టు ది CPO త్రూ టు మీ. సో విత్ ఆల్ దిస్ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ all my participants, kindly play active role in involving yourself to enrich your knowledge. And also I request my senior officers and our faculty and resource persons kindly give a valuable inputs to our statutory fraternity, so that they will go back to the respective districts with having total confidence they can handle any kind of work. సో ఈ ప్రోగ్రాంలో మీకు 2 weeks ఇక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ జరుగుతుంది. తర్వాత 1 week యూ విల్ గోయింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు యువర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్స్ అండ్ యూ విల్ ఈ 2 వారాల్లో ఇచ్చిన ఇన్పుట్స్తో ఉపయోగించుకొని యూ విల్ బి గివెన్ సమ్ అసైన్మెంట్ అండ్ యూ విల్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ ఆన్ 4th week బై Monday మార్నింగ్ ఆర్ Sunday ఈవినింగ్, అండ్ అగైన్ వీ విల్ టేక్ ఎ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఫ్రమ్ యూ. ద నెక్స్ట్ 2 weeks training program will be conducted here. So I hope my participants once again express my heartful wishes, all of you, to have enjoyed the training program, and also express my once again heartful gratitude to our director, Srimati Pradesh Madam, who has provided all the facility. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director Sir, for giving an overall elaborate overview of the working of the department. I thank you very much. Now I request the Director Apart to kindly address the gathering.
my colleague, Director, DES, Sri Dakshinamurthy Garu, retired Director, Balakrishna Garu, our Joint Director, Nagaraj Garu, and Joint Director, DES, Rufus Garu. And I welcome all the Assistant Directors and the ASOs to this training program, which has been put together very carefully for your benefit. You know, I'm told that Thakkar sir and Mr. Sanjay Gupta, all of them have worked very hard in order to put up this program for training to you. So I welcome all of you. You know, APARD is located in a very congenial atmosphere, away from the din of normal life. So I hope that, you know, this beautiful atmosphere will bring out the best possible abilities in you, so that your interaction with your faculties, with your resource persons will be very, very useful. So I welcome you once again to APARD. And feel free to let us know if there is any need for improvement. And I'm sure that you will follow your director's advice regarding, you know, he has given a lot of things, but then I feel that, you know, you should open out, you should be very free and frank and very, you know, friendly to one another, so that whatever you need, whatever you want will be provided to you. And APARD is a host, I am told, very concerned, very good. You know, I have joined this institution recently, but I thank my predecessors, Chandramouli Garu and upwards. They have, you know, built up this APARD into such a beautiful institution. So you're welcome to be here and enjoy all our hospitality, and let your time be very pleasant here. But before, you know, I end this, I thought I would like to talk to you about how my association with ASOs and the assistant directors and the CPOs has been very, very close in the district. You know, there was a time when I trained from VAO, he was called, from VAO to, you know, the RDO and to the joint collector level. We also underwent training, and we found that the ASOs in the MRO's office are very, very knowledgeable people. And then CPO is the person who runs the district collectorate. I'm sure, you know, all of you will agree with me, because he is the person. The chief planning officer will write the independence speech. The chief planning officer will write the, Republic Day, you know, whatever inputs are required. So every input is given to us in the revenue by the planning department, and especially the ASOs and the CPO officers, CPO assistant directors, and so on. So you have a very, very, very important responsibility cast upon you in this system. Now this system requires, you know, for all of us, planning is very, very important. Even our day-to-day life, we require to do a lot of planning. So for planning, there is requirement of information. Now there is a difference between data and information. Information is the analysis of data. You are the people who collect from the, you know, various grassroots level officers statistics and data, and it is you as planning officers who will transform and analyze this data into information. So I think you have a very important job to do, a very important responsibility which is cast upon you. Please undertake this opportunity to train well, to understand well the complexities of collection and analysis of information, so that you will be able to run the government at the district level, at the state level, and even at the national level. Statistics are actually the most important source of information, and this information is provided by your department. So please take your job seriously and try to analyze, you know, when somebody is furnishing to you some wrong information, try to look at it from various angles so that, you know, you will be able to return the false information, get the correct information, analyze it, and present it to the decision-making authorities. So a very warm welcome once again, and I hope that this training program will help you to improve your skills. I'm sure all of you are very well educated, all economics, statistics, maths background, and as your director claimed very well, yes, you are the cream of society. So being the cream of society, you have to even develop society. So this responsibility, take it very seriously, understand the complexities and the intricacies of your training program, interact with your resource persons, interact with your senior officers, interact with whoever, so that your information is genuine, sincerely collected, carefully analyzed, and presented to the PRIs, to the public elected representatives, to the bureaucracy, and to everyone who will take decisions on this information. So very warm welcome to you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your kind words and words of wisdom. Now I request our Deputy Director Kali Prasad to propose a vote of thanks.
It's my proud privilege to present vote of thanks on this inaugural session of induction training program to newly recruited assistant directors and assistant special officers. I thank Madam Director Apart for his inspiring speech and sketching the role of statisticians to be played. Madam certainly will carry out your message. It is not the message to the daily recruited also, it is also message for our DS also. Certainly we will improve our standards while analyzing the data sets, madam. I also thank our Special Chief Secretary and Special Secretary Planning Department for taking lot of pains in designing the program and making a good venue as a training for this training program. I also thank our beloved Director Dr. D. Dakshinamurthy for all his efforts to keep you in a comfortable nest for this 1 month training program. And in his inaugural address, he sketched that the statisticians are the pillars of the department, and how the data sets being collected and how the data sets are being utilized by the planners and policy makers. Sir, the newly recruited person definitely inspired with your speech, sir, and definitely they will enrich their knowledge before leaving this induction training program, sir. Also thank Sri Rupas Garu and the DD Lakshmana Garu and his coordination team for taking lot of pains up to reaching this point, and for arranging this induction training program to the newly recruited person, sir. Also thank Dr. Nagaraj Garu, though he belongs to our department, because his state apart make very comfort for us to arrange this training program at apart. I also thank all the persons behind the screen for making this occasion a grand success. I also thank all our senior officers from coming all the way from the DS and participating in the training program. I thank one and all. Thank you.
With this, we conclude the inaugural session. I request the company of the senior officers, the dignitaries on the dais, and all the participants to join us for high tea. Thank you. After